Alright, on today's video, this is Eric Lamontagne, the head coach for the Stewards Foundation. I am going to show the easiest route to get to the Stewards Foundation Boathouse, whether you are a visiting team, a lost parent, a rower, who knows. So anyways, I'm on 275 northbound, obviously heading towards the boathouse. So if you're coming southbound from above, north of the boathouse, the directions will be a little bit different, but it's essentially the same thing. And again, there are a couple different ways to get to the boathouse, but this is, I want to say, the easiest for those that are directionally challenged. So you want to take 275 northbound, so however you would normally get to 275 in Tampa, so be it. There are two exits you can take off of 275 to get to the boathouse, the downtown exit and the Howard Armenia exit, which we'll be taking pretty shortly. The easier one and the one that's more trailer friendly is the Howard Armenia exit, which is exit 42 on 275. Again, obviously the camera's showing where I'm going right now, so you'll see the exits as we go to them. But here we are coming up underneath the Howard Armenia sign right now. Again, it's pretty straightforward. Just take exit 42. Traffic normally isn't too bad coming through here. Sometimes you risk, if you stay on 275 too long, obviously the closer you get to downtown, the more at risk you are for sitting in bumper to bumper for people going into work. But again, take exit 42, the Howard Armenia exit. You want to get into the right lane, since once you hit the first light after getting off the interstate, you're going to want to turn right there. Again, this is one of two ways to get off of 275, really, to get down to the boathouse. The other option is taking the downtown exit, which if you would have stayed on 275, it's literally the next exit off. Just a couple extra turns built in there, and it's not very conducive to trailer driving, especially if you have a long trailer. The turns are just tight, and again, with it being a downtown area, you always run the risk of them shutting down a road, or you just don't want to play around with the one-way streets, or at least I don't. Maybe you like to live on the edge, but I don't with trailer driving. So again, you'll take the interstate 275 north. You'll take exit 42. You come to the first light, you'll see it's Armenia up on the signpost. You just take a right. And traffic's never bad on this road, so you can kind of just fly over to the left side, or if you can't, just make your way to the left. It's literally the next light, which is called Cypress. So you'll take a right at the first light once you get off the interstate. The very next light you come to is Cypress. You're going to take a left there, and it gets even easier from there. So once you take a left on Cypress, all you do is follow Cypress straight all the way into the parking lot of the boathouse. So it's it's not a long road, but I'd say a mile or two. You can you'll know you're going the right direction once you turn and you're facing the downtown in the background. But you'll pass through every light on this road, which again, it's about a mile or so, or more than a mile, maybe 2 miles. But you'll just keep going. The Stewards Foundation Boathouse, the actual address is, I've heard a bunch of different numbers, to be honest, but 1000, 1001, 1007, any combination of them. North Boulevard, Tampa, Florida. And the zip code's really more important, because apparently there's more than one North Boulevard in Tampa. The zip code's 33607. So if you're plugging it into a GPS, you can do that too. So again, you got off at exit 42 on 275 north. Obviously, again, if you're south of downtown, it's 275 north. If you're above the downtown area, more towards Brandon or Lutz, that area, you're going to have to take 275 south. Same exit number, actually. Same exit name and everything. It's pretty simple. You'll just keep going. Once you get off the interstate, you'll turn onto Armenia, which from 275 north was the first right we took. The very next light you come to is Cypress. You take a left. And currently we're still on Cypress, just driving down towards the boathouse. I would shut the video off, but just to provide closure, I will show that the directions actually do work. So we're still going straight. We've got 2 lights now until we hit downtown. Again, you'll know you're going the right way, and rowing's a very simple direction sport. You have to hit water to row. So if you're driving away from downtown or away from a river, you're not going the right way. Especially in Tampa, where there's very few accesses to river or water. Alright, The Stewards Foundation Boathouse actually is home to a couple of other high schools outside of the Stewards Foundation youth team. We've got Hillsborough High School, Academy of the Holy Names, Tampa Prep uses the Boathouse, and University of South Florida, USF, also uses it. Right next door, actually, which you can see here, is Tampa Prep. A little bit further down the road, quite a little bit actually, is the University of Tampa, where their docks are. So again, Cypress, hit a dead end, we're going straight right into the parking lot. The Foundation Boathouse is actually in the Julian B. Lane Riverfront Park. So again, you come to a park, you know you're getting the right way. But again, you can see the downtown cityscape just across the river. The Boathouse is down towards the end of the parking lot, not quite all the way down, but you'll see it. It's really a glorified, roof on top of a fence kind of deal. But again, parking lot, downtown river. Can't miss all the boats. Right now we have all of our visiting teams here. Well, at least a handful of them. So yeah, in summary, 275 northbound, exit 42 for Armenia. Then you'll turn right as soon as you get off of the interstate. Go straight for, 20-30 seconds. Turn left on Cypress and just keep going straight. You can't go wrong if you keep going straight. And then cross the street right next door to Tampa Prep. That's all.